Every month, thousands of Nigerians are stranded on Lagos Ibadan Expressway, not because of rain or flood or accident, but because of a church conversion. What if behind that gridlocks lies a deeper failure and accountability? Based on documented accounts, the Redeemed Church traffic destruction has begun since the 90s. NNPPA ambassador Olufemi Agidi publicly warned that such gridlock might deprive pregnant women or critical patients of emergency care and that the government risks being held responsible. Not only that, upon all this convention, Nigeria never changed. You do miracles in the church and you give testimony. But many people are dying on the road. Their businesses are dying. Some are losing contracts. Some are losing meetings, important meetings that can change their life. Not to talk less of people that has health issues. See what Nigerians are passing through because of Redeemed Church Convention. Can you see? Can you see for yourself? You may reason otherwise because you are a church member. But the population of the people in this traffic, are they not more than the ones in the convention? Will you say they are happy with this? Leaving their vehicle and trekking? And if you have a vehicle, you know if you vex, leave the vehicle and go. You will stay there. Since yesterday, I'm very disappointed that at 2025, this is still happening. Since the 90s, this is uncalled for. So what is the difference between this and protest? You wonder why I ask. In the time of NSAS, protesters blocked Lagos Ibadan Expressway at Magboro, causing massive gridlocks. What did the police do? They responded with tear gas and water cannon, with the excuse that they are disturbing activities of Nigerians. What about this that happen every month, caused by a church? Also, that same period, police responded with tear gas and water cannon in Abuja, Osun State, in Oyo State, and a protester like Jimoh Isiaka. Do you remember him? He was shot and nothing happened, just with this same excuse that they are blocking activities and economy of the state because of traffic. Not only that, let's fast forward to 2024. During End Bad Governance protests, security forces fired live bullets and tear gas on demonstrators across several states, including Expressway, resulting in injuries and fatalities just because they are blocking the road. Because of the gridlock they cause. They did not harm anybody, but the excuse that was given is just because they are disturbing public activities. What is this church doing? Redeemed Church of God. Pastor Adeboye, this is the time you must do something because most of your church members are working in high places with government. In case you forget, what about Oriyomi Amuzat and the former Oni of Ife's wife, the former queen, that was arrested because of stampede and they were doing charity and there were fatality, but because it was notable in their premises? What about the ones that are happening on the street, on the expressway that were never announced? Imagine that a close member of your family requires an emergency in the hospital and ran into that traffic and eventually passed out. Will you pray for Pastor Adeboye? Even perhaps you see people making testimonies of healing, but they cost your own. Pastor Adeboye, you need to do something about this. Definitely you know, sir, but nothing has been done. Nigerians are suffering because of this convention. Although this religious practices is a reflection of system failure, do you ever reason that this is a stampede on the expressway? Major federal way, just because a church is having a convention and it has been happening since the 90s. What about you that you need to meet up with a flight traveling out, maybe your first time of traveling to the US, and eventually this gridlock deprive you of traveling out? Will you pray for Pastor Adeboye why they will be making testimony of somebody that was given visa? Some of you may say it is an attack on the church, but what about the attack the church is making on Nigerians every month? So let me ask you, is this a religious gathering or a protest? What is the difference? Gridlock is more than inconveniences. It can be deadly. It can make you lose your job. It can make you lose a business contract. It can make people lose their life, which many, I believe, must have experienced that, but it is not notable. It did not come to the limelight. But if you have experienced any of this, for the government and even the church to see, Please drop your experience with this gridlock in the comment section. This must stop. And to the general overseer, you have branches all over the world. In the America, can you cause this kind of traffic there? Even in South Africa, let's come back home. Can you cause this kind of traffic there if you won't be arrested? Please, in the name of God and in the name of anything you hold sacred, when you are thinking about your church members, think about other people, Nigerians that leave their home just to make ends meet or to survive. Your traffic is causing a whole lot about it. So what is the solution? Number one, mandatory traffic coordination. I know you are doing it, but it is not enough because your church is going bigger and you must make room for expansion. Employ more hands, not for free every time. Not everybody will like to do this for free. Employ people to do this. Coordinate with traffic management and emergency services to ensure lane remain open. Please, I am begging. Number two, you can designate event zones. Create and enforce designated parks. Not only in the church premises, maybe beside the road. At least we dey see trailers where they park and nothing dey happen. Now Lagos State has enforcement on all those trailers. No be say they know they park for road now, but now they know they cause traffic. You can equally do the same. You can also partner with radio stations to announce that there will be traffic between so hour and so hours. Even if we are using GPS, at least let us get the information. Not everybody knows that you are having your convention. Upon the announcement of your convention to your church members, look at the gridlock. Look at this traffic, for God's sake, since yesterday. And finally, if you know you cannot control this traffic, I am very sure that the Redeemed Church of God has the capability and human capacity to create emergency lane and quick response team should the case of any emergency. Enforce a free lane, at least, for ambulance and police. And deploy rapid relief squad to open passage with gridlock forms. And for Lagos State, you are not doing enough. I'm directing this straight to His Excellency, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. You have been doing well, but you can do better by enforcing penalties, impose fine, or even levy on organizers. Don't wait until something critical that will come to limelight and Nigeria will start making noise. And when it is that time, I hope you will not be biased to arrest the organizers of this convention. My people, for everyone that has been affected by this artificial traffic caused by a church, please leave it in the comment and let Lagos State and the government as a whole to see it. Share your thoughts.